Welcome to the video. The gang is all here. There's Henrietta. I took away everybody's treasures because I'm keeping them in a separate section so we can have a roundup at the end. If you remember, we are looking at the dumpster dive. So I'm just gonna, Henrietta. Whoops. Gonna just grab some of this stuff. Throw it up here. I wish this would last forever. Anyway. How's everybody doing on a Sunday? Here's a watch. Real bad condition. Bijou Turner. It'll go in my watch pile. Here we have a stretchy with some crystals and some glass. Is it glass? Or is it garnets? Is it glass or is it garnets? That's the question. Oh my, I don't think it's glass. We may have garnets here. Let me know what you think. I think they're garnets because they've got too many uneven things going on. Wow, starting off with the birthstone, my birthstone, so now I can add garnets. Crazy the treasures we've been finding together. It's kind of broken, but I'm throwing it in a box. Where did that box go? All right. I'm saving it for now, and then I may change my mind later with some of this stuff. Oh, look. Wait a minute. It looks like we have a match to the other 925. We do. So now we have a pair of sterling earrings. Woohoo! Yay! That's wonderful. I have to look with the loop on that one. Let's see. Have a few tangles, not too bad. Nothing's ever going to be as bad as that tangled line. Oh, this looks like a complicated clasp. That usually means one thing. I can't. Let's see what the other side says. That side's not very clear. Well, I don't know. What does that say? $925 on that. And let me just read this. What it is a very nice heart. This other stuff got tangled on it. Canvas got tangled on it. That's a beautiful heart. beautiful chain. Let me see, I think the heart bail has 925. It's kind of banged up. That is just, I don't know. It did, yeah, it does. It's just banged up. And let me see what the other part of that chain said. It's the maker's mark. I can't make it out. There it is. There's our sterling. Beautiful silver pendant necklace. Was headed to that treasure was headed to the dumpster. What I don't understand about these ladies is, I mean, don't y'all like any of this? I would be, let's just say hypothetically, if I was stealing and selling it all, I guess you have a certain disrespect for the jewelry if it's not worth enough to pawn. Would be the only thing I could say. This is all allegedly. Allegedly. Yeah. Trash. I still have my trash bag here because we will be needing it. If you haven't watched parts 1 through 3, you should. We had found a tooth, a real human tooth. Didn't have any gold on it, which I found two gold teeth before. Our university color is purple, so that's pretty cool. Kind of like that. And here's some plastic, but pretty. Really pretty teal color. I don't know if it's wearing off. It was sprayed, but it's teal and goldish. Nice. Yeah. So if you haven't watched them, we have found all kinds of things. That's a pretty brooch. I mean, maybe these tags are the ones where they tried to sell it and they've cleaned. They barely have any jewelry in there, but the thing is they never put any sterling out, ever. I've gone in there. I went in there recently just to make sure. After I found those beautiful Japanese prints in the dumpster, I went in there to make sure they didn't have one, in there. This is kind of cute, really. Just gotta get that off of there. Very, very hot. Well, Minka, she had an interesting morning. I didn't realize it, but I had left my door open and she didn't try to. Usually she gets frustrated and when she was younger, she wanted food and I would try to put enough out at night. And now I give her a lot of dry. And she would get on my shelves and start knocking the glassware off, and I would have to just close my door, feed her and close the door. This is another one of those where it's kind of a mixture of a gold paint and a different kind of paint. So this morning she was so good, and she was bottle cap. We have a new restaurant in town called Bottle Cap Alley. I mean, everybody's crazy about it. It's not my thing because it's for, go and have nachos and beer. In sports, there's probably 25 TVs everywhere. Every one of them has something different on it. I'm just way over any of that. Interests me? Absolutely does not interest me. Win, go, cheer. Okay, those are kind of cool. I'm gonna get those to put them in that little thing. Give those away. Anyway, when I got up finally and went in there to see give her some food, all these boxes that I have in there for mailing stuff had avalanched and had totally covered a way for her to get to her food, her litter box. She wasn't telling me, so I think she did it. You know, she was like quiet about it. This is pretty. It just needs to be straightened out, but it's kind of a goldish, golden black. It's pretty. And I mean, I was like, oh my. And then when I let Olivia out, we have these nocturnal geckos that are always on the side of the house. I don't know what they're called. It's like a lizard type thing, but it's a gecko. And they like to, when it's not nighttime, they get up underneath doors and things. And the shed, I've smashed a few by accident because if they get in the door, and when I open the door, they get smashed in there. Anyway, it was a baby and it fell out somehow right in front of Minka. And she was all over it in a split second. This is really, really pretty. It's heavy too. It feels quality. And beautiful. You can see the sparkles on that. I'm trying to see if there's a mark on that toggle. Nope. So anyway, she was all over it, and at the same time, I reached down and grabbed it. She swatted it once, or not swatted, but like, what's that? What's that? You know? And then I managed to just scoop it, just boom, and grabbed her with my other hand, scooped her up, and she didn't claw me, and I opened the door, put her down, went out with it, all in like one motion. Premier Designs. All in one motion, so that could have been a disaster, but it was not. It's been a good day. I had to work some today at home. We have to work at home in the profession I'm in. And I got some work done. Then walked Olivia twice. Went to see my mother. And I'm going to work some more later. But I had to stop and do some of this. I went back to this dumpster this morning, and yeah, the dumpster divers had cleared everything out. And they had put a chair. This wasn't your usual crowd. Or maybe it was the nighttime crew. But there was one of the chairs that was being donated. It was sitting there. They'd used that to get in, and on the chair was an earring back. So I'm like, darn. But good for them. They just found pieces of stuff because, you know, both of these bags broke. They were so thin, and I tried to get as much as I could, but stuff just kind of, a few things trickled down. Really good for them, you know. I don't just get stuff at all costs. You know, I'm not going to get in it. I'm not going to be there forever. I'm going to get what I can and move on. This looks like coral, but I don't know. Is it fake? Probably fake because it's very light. Probably plastic. No marks. That had me going for a second. And we have this. Don't know if there's a mark. You just have to really watch out on these, because sometimes they have gold beads in between, but it's usually stone, I believe. So never discount something that looks like this. This would be the other version, the cheap version. You would have stone and gold sometimes. I've never found that. That's when you go to estate sales, which I don't do. And we're a tiny city. We're not the kind, like I watch some estate sale people on their videos, and that's just not what, we don't have that here. This is all plastic. It's pretty though, pretty. I don't think those are just beads. These are cold. I believe this is some stone. I always forget what this is. Is this jasper? I think it's jasper. So yay, some nice stone. We like that. Let's just shake this out. So we've got one of these. Gonna go in the free one. Oh, no wonder I'm hot. The fan's not on. And this is fake. I have found some vintage coral from there before. This was before these managers. This place has always been throwing out. The difference is nobody in the past stole from them. They would, if they got a turquoise donation, it was out. You could buy it. It was expensive, but the things sold all the time. They always sold. They got some I like this blue. That's pretty, isn't it? And then this is very thin brass. It's pretty. I mean, look at this. What do we have here? Let me just go turn this on and we'll get some more. I got a big work week ahead of me, but I'm still going to try to, look at jewelry. We still have to finish up our inspirational. We have a few more lots coming to us. So we've got corkscrews here, which I can put those in a lot and sell them. People like to collect those things. Get rid of that one. Let me see. These look more interesting here. And this is, what is this for? Pastry or something? Noodles? I don't know, but it's rusty. So that's not going to work. I'll show you what it looks like. That's what we have left. Let me just move this. I mean, just this massive. It's getting smaller and smaller. All right. What is this in there? These are pretty. Definitely gonna go with my southwestern lot. I say, right now I'm putting them in the keep pile. It's wooden and glass. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. With a, it's got like a plastic sheen on it. Cute. Cold. This is cold. Napier. Well. It's just really pretty. Lovely. Gonna go in the free pile. I believe we have earrings to match this. What is this? It's got this thing. Is that like a lanyard or something? Old time. Don't see a name. Missing a stone. Pretty. This is probably Bakelite is what my guess is on this. Was this to scoop your earwax out? I mean, that's gross, but I think that's Bakelite for sure. Well, that's kind of cool. That's pretty. I don't know if that, is that a stamp? What does that say? Oh, whoa, wowza. Okay. Well then. No wonder it's pretty. Really nice. I always have to look at it under the loupe. Yep. My favorite word. Wow. Wonderful. Stunning sterling. Stunning, I tell you. Some cat eye, whatever. Pretty colors. Stunning. Okay, I might just scrap metal that. This is their prices. I mean, they're outrageous. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I really don't want to keep that. Oh, it's a duck. Wooden. Everything's so... And I do have tiny hands. I don't know who can get these on ever. Pretty ornament. Just some fake pearl beads. This looks pretty. What's going on here? Do we have some stones? White and green, some green, some little crystal pieces, glass. It's interesting. And these, I don't see a clasp. It's like a lot of pastel colors, very nice. broken. It's pretty. I don't see a mark. Maybe a mark on this. Let's see. Yes. Sterling. I'll show y'all. I'm going to turn it the right way and show you. It says CT Sterling. Doesn't have its clasp on. Really pretty big cubic zirconia. Gorgeous. Okay, very nice. I gotta be back. I hear them. What's going on? It's okay. What's she doing? What are you doing? You okay? Leave the door open. I heard her hiss and her tail was all flared. I just think she got scared or something. I'm gonna leave the door cracked. Wait, looky, looky. What's that? It's a hard angle. 925 Mexico. It's heavy. Huge and heavy. Wow. Yep. Gorgeous. This is a pretty rosary. Green. Look at that. How pretty is that? America Needs Fatima 2019. The whole world does. All right. Flirties, made in the USA. Okay. Okay, look at this. What is this? That's looking kind of good to me. In the baggie. Get this stuff out of the way. Okay, let's see what we've got. Can y'all see? Okay, we've got 2 pairs of earrings. See if there's any writing. It doesn't really have a good clasp. Yeah, we have some writing. $1/20. I believe it's one of those 1/20ths. Nice. 1/20th 14K gold filled. All right, Billy Bob, you got another gold filled. Now let's see what these, that looks nice. I can't see anything. I'm gonna have to use the loop. And it looks like Billy Bob is going to be really happy. I'm going to show you the back of the earring first. It says 14K FF. Let me see if it says anything on the post. And of course, when you're looking this close, it needs to be cleaned. Here it is. I believe it's going to be, I believe the whole thing is gold, but it's not on the post. But it looks pretty. 14K, Billy Bob. Nice, pretty little twisted knot. Here's the other one. And let me see what that, this post looks a little different. So I guess, you know, I don't know. And it's dirty. I don't know on that one, but I wish the post would be marked, but we're going to call those 14K. Billy Bob, and hold on, what is this pair? Here's this. I'm going to look on the post and all. Okay, it's underneath the ball of the earring. Let me turn it. I'm going to show you. Okay. Might be really hard to see. Oh gosh. It's on the bottom under the post. It says 14K. I think you can kind of see it there. Wow. 14K studs. I wonder if this one's on the bottom of the thing. No, there's no place to really mark it. Billy Bob. Alright, buddy. You got you some gold, 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 gold filled. Are you goo-goo-eyed over that? I think you are. And there's Gramps. Somebody wanted me to give the corncob pot to Gramps. And I agree. So I'm going to put it back in this bag, because these earrings, that was nice of whoever donated to put them in there. Man, we are racking up the treasures. Some of this stuff is just like too big. Look here, y'all. Is this one not marked? Just the one is marked. Wait, is it barely marked? There she is. Hi, Minka. It's not marked. That goes to show you that if we wouldn't have found this one, we wouldn't have been for sure. Even if it would have tested, I like to see the mark. So there's a pair there, heavy, sterling. I'll do a roundup in a little bit. Getting to the bottom, I mean, we're not done yet, but okay, this is plastic wrapped up. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. A ring. I never know what to think of these pieces because they look handmade. There's no marks on it. Does this have a mark? I don't see a mark on this. It's a pretty earring. Claire's. Make sure you don't fall. This is the Hindu hand. It looks silver to me, but it's very thin and delicate. Very delicate. I'm looking for a mark. I don't see one. I'm going to have to test that one. That'll be for testing. Cute. Oh. Wow, those are really nice. I'm just not a fan of cloth like that. These beads are nice. They're cold. I guess they're glass. Put them in the bead cup. Plastic. Ooh, that's a pretty earring. Okay, all of a sudden we got a lot going on. Is this the same one? No, this is another one. So we have a pair. And I'll check to see if this one's marked, but I don't see a mark. And then we have this is like an Egyptian something or another. I don't see a mark either on that. That's pretty. Oh, I guess I'll give Sheila this ring thing. Faded Glory watch. Pretty. Heavy. I think it's glass. The white is nice. Cute. Maker's mark is Danecraft. Danecraft. Very cute. That's very cute. That's pretty. It's rough. But I don't see any marks. Excuse me. I don't know. That's pretty. I don't think that pearl's real. It's not that rough. I guess that's a tie clip thing, but it doesn't really hold together very well. Labradite. Gotta be pretty. Look at that. It says, I think it says swank. Look at that. Gorgeous. That's a find. Swank tie clasp with a Labradite. I don't know how you say it. I just recently learned about it from y'all. Okay. I think this goes in that other thing. One of the buttons came out of there. Pretty, cute. Don't see a maker's mark. Necklace and earrings, $2. It's a cute necklace. There's the clasp. Let's see, the earrings are a match to the necklace. Nice. We'll leave those together. We're going to do a roundup after we do our devotional. Focusing on what we don't have, discontent, self-pity, Luke. And you do not set your heart on what you will eat or drink. Do not worry about it, for the pagan world runs after all such things, and your Father knows that you need them. But seek his kingdom, and these things will be given to you as well. Do not be afraid, little flock, for the Father has been pleased to give you the kingdom. These are certainly not the traditional ones I've heard. Scriptures. All right, well, let's do the roundup. So we had a gold filled, 2 pairs of 14K gold studs, 2 sterling silver Mexico, sterling silver necklace heart. Minka, this makes a match with the other one. Sterling silver bracelet, sterling silver broken necklace, and then we had this jasper, I believe, and I believe we have garnet, these little round ones. Not bad, not a bad treasure hunt, and some bakelite. Alrighty, see y'all next time. We don't have much left, we really don't. We just have a little bit left. Hopefully they'll still be a treasure. But if there's not, we certainly did very well. Still racking up the beautiful jewelry. See y'all next time. Have a great night.